One of them got arrested for beating her dog, and the other faces escort allegations from one of the biggest names in media. But could their relationship stand the test of social media fame?
And you already a liar. Like, once you lie about not f***ing and the whole time you now you just a liar, and I don't really gotta hear shit else you saying. Why would you tell people I choke you? I said, dumb bitch, you did that shit. You grabbed my face and my neck. That's choking, ain't it? I don't care. Anything near my face, you choked me. I don't give a.
This breakdown ended up revealing aspects about their character and private lives, but also exposed one of the biggest secrets surrounding many female streamers and, quote, influencers. Summyah is a 20-year-old streamer who went viral to most males when she was approached by boxing legend Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, I have a boyfriend.
So what?
So what? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not interested.
This is your friend. I'm always friend, being your friend.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that. What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Maya, but I have a boyfriend.
Say your name again?
Maya.
Maya.
Yeah.
That's all.
Thank you.
Summyah at the time was dating the rapper No Cap. She also became good friends with the rapper and influencer Aspen. But when streaming together, people speculated that they could be more than just friends.
Aspen, what's one thing that you like about me? You gonna always be there. I don't know how to take that, bro. I don't know how to take that. Who gonna always be here? I could cheat on you. I could manipulate you. I could lie to you. You still gonna be there. For you? Yeah. You would never cheat on me because I'll dog slam you. You still gonna be there though. I'm a dog slam you. And you still gonna be there after you do that. So you cheating on me right now? That's what you're saying. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. So you cheating on me right now? I'm not saying that. So why would you even bring that up? Okay. Because you think I'm a stay? You cheating on me right now? You stay.
And even if they were just simply close girlfriends, it definitely helped both of their careers to imply that it could be more than just that. But the clip you just saw of her rejecting Floyd Mayweather's advances suggested that she was in a long-term and serious relationship with her boyfriend. The reality is much different. And in January of 2026, academics made some very heavy accusations about her. He noticed a recurring pattern among many young female influencers like Summyah. A well-known man, often a rapper or streamer, would fly out one of them and spend some time with them and never be seen with them again. And because the man paid for everything, academics suggested that this was escort culture.
These girls, when they're popping this type of the guys who got the money, fly them out. Maybe they think a bag is cool. I ain't buying a bag, but whatever. Like they're hypnotized by money. You f them for a week and you send them back. And they sit there, post a bunch of pictures of places you've been, you live in, cars you drive, and they get back on the track and wait for the other millionaire to fly them out.
Summyah, who by then had separated from No Cap, felt that academics' comments were defamatory. She sent ACK a cease and desist and then went on ACK's stream to defend herself. Ultimately, the argument hinged upon the meaning of the word escort.
On the line.
Wait. Could we speak about that? Do you know what an escort is?
For money. Who for money?
Not necessarily. That's not exactly what an escort is. An escort is someone who you're paying for their time. It could be going to trip.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Nobody had to do anything, is what I'm saying.
Okay, perfect. So now, and I'm glad you came on here to engage, because we'll see if you're contradictory. You just went on a trip, and Trippie Redd seemed to be on it. Did you pay for it?
No, I didn't pay for it.
Why were you on the trip?
So I could stream? Why? Like, it doesn't matter. But that question doesn't matter. But I streamed. You see how you knew I was there?
The very important clarification is that an escort isn't necessarily someone who gets paid for being intimate, but rather for their appearance or for their time or entertainment. But the word escort is usually deliberately ambiguous to include an intimate component too, and it would be far less likely for other rappers to be inviting her to places knowing that there was a very small chance of them actually getting with her. Ultimately, she wasn't doing anything illegal. Aspen, on the other hand, had a separate controversy of her own, and not only was she arrested, she appeared on local news.
There's an arrest in an alleged case of dog abuse. This is out of DeKalb County. It has gone viral. Brookhaven police say that they received multiple complaints about this person. This is social media personality Aspen Easterling.
And while there is a debate to be had about the legality of escorting, Aspen had undisputedly broken the law.
In the video, she's seen on a live stream getting upset when the dog escapes from its cage, and then it appears Easterling hits the dog, leading to cries and shrieks from that puppy. Investigators say that incident had happened at a Brookhaven apartment complex. Easterling was charged with animal cruelty, and DeKalb County Animal Control has that 3-month-old Maltipoo in their custody. As you can see, that little dog right there.
Aspen was released hours afterward, but this controversy wasn't going away anytime soon. She was banned from Twitch and was experiencing an avalanche of hate from the internet. People do not play about pets. However, this was not helped by her response.
Tell them. Tell them. You're fine. You're fine and you're for sale.
One of the few people to come to her defense was not Summyah, but Blackboy Max.
Even though I know some shit just happened, you feel me? It's f***ed up, but hopefully she can turn it around, you feel me? Everyone make mistakes. It's f***ed up. I know they on her ass. But bruh, you feel me? I fuck with her. I think she's good people. I talked to her. She seemed like a cool person.
And while Aspen might have expected some support from her best friend, in reality, her reaction seemed to be the exact opposite. On a stream with Blueface, Summyah refused to speak about her.
Well, you and Aspen cool? You fuck with Aspen? She cool, right?
She's banned.
Okay.
Fries.
The perception was that Aspen was now too toxic to be associated with. Then Summyah finally gave her opinion on the situation.
Mess. You look a mess. Oh my God. Call Peter now.
You can hear her saying "call PETA" in reference to the animal rights activist group. So instead of defending her friend, Summyah was actually calling her out. As tension was building up between them, Summyah and Aspen were scheduled to meet at their mutual friend Ari's Galentine's event on February 15th. And the blogger Messy Maj explained just how insane things had gotten between them.
Everybody keeps saying that Summyah was beefing with Aspen because of the dog. Aspen didn't only just fuck the dog up, she fucked Summyah up, bitch. She beat Summyah ass. She fought Summyah, y'all. After the thing with Ari, after the Valentine's thing, her and Summyah end up getting to a fight. That's why Summyah got that little scratch underneath her eye. She beat Summyah up. She choked her. She pulled her by her hair and everything. Y'all, Summyah and Aspen got into a fight. Alright, so after the Valentine's thing, Summyah ended up pulling up on Aspen. Aspen ended up beating the shit out of Summyah. Now Summyah be going in through it with Aspen. Aspen don't be really talking to Summyah. She be sending her all these dog emojis. She send nothing but Summyah dog emojis. I don't know what the dog emojis mean. Now what I thought that the dog emojis meant was, okay, bitch, I fucked you up like how I beat that dog ass. So then I'm going to remind you, that's why I keep sending them dog emojis, because bitch, I fucked you like that dog. So, y'all gotta believe me. Y'all know I'm not gonna tell you no lie.
Summyah then posted a response video about this fight, but also spoke out about some of the narratives circling around her, particularly the issue of the dog.
My mom seen a clip that Aspen was gonna give her dog away. You know, when she did the situation, a lot of stuff was resurfacing of her. So my mom said to me, she's like, hey, let her know that I'll buy the dog. Like, I'll buy the dog from her in the meantime until she figures out what she has going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I advised to her, I said it to her twice.
One of the biggest bombshells was that the friendship that we saw on stream and the friendship we saw in real life were not exactly the same.
Me and her hasn't even been friends for a year. And for y'all to expect me to throw my whole career out the window because Her persona is rough and violent, and y'all know that. So I know for a fact she can come back from her mistake. I haven't even known you for a year to even be getting up here and defending something like that. That is actually absurd for you to even expect that out of me, any of y'all. If that was me, my ass is grass. Like, and we all know that. Like, I don't be on this saying nothing like that. I don't be doing none of that.
And then she gave her account of what happened in this fight.
So I end up going to Atlanta for Ari's Galentine, right? We did not fight after Ari's Galentine. We fought before her Galentine. As soon as I landed in Atlanta, I had my cameraman with me, and my man was at her crib. I Ubered straight to her crib. Literally, straight to her crib. I was out there for a little minute. Like, I knocked on her door. My Uber driver, he said he couldn't take me to another location because I was going to pay him hourly. So I had to hurry up and order a new truck. So I was waiting there for my new truck to get there. That's why I stayed there for 10 minutes, right? So she ended up coming outside when she think my truck leave. But it was my first truck. I ended up getting the second truck and pull it back up. So I ended up getting out the car because my cameraman was like, oh, there she goes. She got out. She came out the house. So I knock on the door, right? I knock on the door, nothing good but good intentions. I did not go to her house to fight her. That doesn't even sound like anything somebody would do. And she knew that. Like, I came to her house, I knocked on her door, and she grabbed my chin. Like, she grabbed my face and pushed it back. So I'm like, what the? No, she said, are you dumb? Like, and she went like that. So I back up. Then she hits me. I didn't do nothing when she first did that. Then she hits me. So I'm like, all right, let's fight. So we end up fighting. We're in this fighting for like 10 seconds. That's why in her song, when she said, lock your jaw, nobody's jaw got locked. Nobody touched the ground. This fight was 10 seconds. Nobody won, nobody lost, nobody beat nobody out. This was 10 seconds. And honestly, I pulled my camera out right after that, and I went to the mall and I did a YouTube video with White Boy M, and then I went to the stream, The Galentine's with Ari.
What made things worse was that Summyah was telling people that Aspen attacked her, which she addressed on stream.
I vented. I think I was on the phone, or I told somebody that told somebody, and it got to Maj. Okay, Maj ended up telling me who told him, and the bitch wasn't even in the room, so I know who told the bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a whole thing.
Then she mentioned the clip of her saying, "Call PETA."
You tell people I beat you up. You tell people I'm the worst person. You call PETA. You tell people I'm evil. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but she's spamming dogs and all these random. Okay, cool.
So instead of addressing the "Call PETA" comment, she quickly brushed it aside. What made her account seem even less reliable was that another witness to the fight gave a completely different account of what happened. Lady Bin Laden's another rapper who had been working with Aspen in the studio and was staying over at her house the day that this all kicked off. The version of the story you heard from Messy Maj is that this was just some random fight. According to Lady Bin Laden, Summyah was basically threatening Aspen outside her home.
Before the fight even occurred, the girl Aspen and Summyah was texting. Aspen and Summyah was texting, and Aspen was like, you know, more of the story. I'm not with you. Summyah like, oh, I'm gonna come to your house, and Aspen told her, don't come to my house, because if you come to my house, it's gonna be more of the story. It's gonna be a fight. Like, don't come to my house. What did you come to my house for? Like, don't do that. And Summyah basically said, like, more, well, that's just what it's gonna be. Then they get back cool or whatever, however they came up with, you know? So, after that, okay, cool. Couple days go past. This was the day of Ari Galentine's. She get the banging on the door, waking everybody up. Mad you, y'all. It was so early in the morning. I'm sleep on the couch, Aspen in the room, sleep, da-da-da-da. All I know is motherfuckers just banging on the door. So we getting up, you know, it's like so much going on. We don't know who really at the door, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, what's going on, da-da-da-da. Okay, cool, so it's Summyah. But by the time, like, I actually got up and realized who it was, she had already left. So then Aspen, she woke me up. She like, after we woke up from like the knocking, we getting that Aspen like she got friends, so just come out here, just, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. We go out there, she's gone. We go back in the house. It's like, okay, we finna damn near go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? We finna damn near go back to sleep because like it's still early as hell in the morning. So she end up After that, she ended up coming back. She came right back after we went back in the house, and she knocked on the door again.
Lady Bin Laden also took issue with Summyah's account that this wasn't a proper fight and only lasted for a couple of seconds.
She trying to make it seem like, okay, so then she trying to make it seem like Aspen is like just overly, like the fight was just 10 seconds. No, that's not true. The fight was not 10 seconds at all. Aspen was toying her ass around. When she first came to the door, she was toying her ass around. Cool, Aspen, like, she really didn't want to fight her, but it was just like, why would you come to my house? Like, it was one of them type of moments, like, okay, this still my friend at the end of the day, but then again, you crossing boundaries after I just told you I don't play like that. We, you know, I don't care. So after that, she ended up, Aspen ended up hitting her. When Aspen hit her, Summyah ran back up. Aspen was hitting her and walking away. Like, Aspen was hitting her and walking away. So as Aspen keep hitting her and walking away, only reason why they end up fighting again and again and again is because Summyah keep running back up. Like, Summyah is not learning her lesson. Like, it got to a point where it's like, okay, like, I'm trying to spare you and you keep playing. You know what I'm saying? So Aspen keep trying to be nice to the girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead about your business.
Summyah did another video about the situation and gave a much more detailed response to the Call PETA clip.
Mess. Oh my God. Call Peter. Call Peter. Call Peter. Call Peter now. Call Peter. I don't know who the Peter is, but let's call him. In that clip, I was saying that, but I didn't know what was going on. This was before she even hit her dog.
So the fact that she said Peter instead of PETA in the clip supports her argument that she doesn't know who PETA is and didn't know what was going on. However, the idea that people were spamming her chat with Call Peter before the dog incident happened doesn't make a lot of sense either. But during this video, Summyah made a valid point about Aspen. When Summyah was beefing with academics, Aspen didn't defend her. So when Aspen was getting criticized for the dog incident, why was Summyah expected to defend her?
I never expected you to argue with academics or me or anything. I never wanted her to argue with academics when I was arguing with him because I know how much of a toll that took on me. That took a lot of energy out of me. So she didn't say nothing when it came to that situation.
Eventually, Aspen responded and gave her side of the story. And when you hear both sides, you can see how a lot of it came down to miscommunication. Ultimately, Summyah kept thinking that Aspen wanted to give away her dog when she didn't.
So I just didn't understand why she kept saying, give away your dog, give away your dog, give away your dog. That was pissing me off. I understand in y'all eyes, y'all have painted the narrative towards me.
But Summyah may have simply seen this clip I showed you earlier where Aspen said that the dog was for sale.
Tell them. Tell them. You're fine. You're fine and you're for sale.
Where Aspen maybe has a point is with regard to the Blueface stream.
Like, it was just given like, you don't have to defend me, but if you're gonna get on the internet and say you're not my friend no more, or I'll let me know that, so we don't have to be friends in real life either. Like, that's what it was given. Like, I understand I told you I didn't want you to defend me, but at the same time I thought we were still friends. Like, I thought, you know, like, I didn't know that you not defending me also meant in your brain that we wasn't friends no more on social media. Like, I feel like that's a confusion that we got with this situation.
And Aspen also revealed that Summyah was telling people in private that she was no longer friends with Aspen.
She was talking to around this time, that she was lying about talking to him. She was lying about him. She was lying about being with him. She was lying. She was lying. I don't fuck with him. I never him. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. Somehow, some way, me and him don't fuck with each other. But the information comes back to me that you're telling him, oh, I don't fuck with her. Her image too bad. She got to stay away from me right now.
So because Aspen caught Summyah lying, this made her question everything she said.
And you already a liar. Like, once you lie about not and the whole time you now you just a liar, and I don't really gotta hear shit else you saying.
But the biggest bombshell of all on this stream was when Aspen addressed why she didn't defend Summyah when she was beefing with academics.
And the reply that I got back from her was, it's not that big of a deal. Did you take up for me when they was calling me an escort? So I'm just in my head like, all the fucking times I took up for you on the internet, or all the fucking times I done had your back when people played in your face, and you can bring up the one time you told me not to take up for you, and the time I told you your ass was dumb as hell, responding back to his ass, that's the time you're gonna bring up when I didn't defend you. What am I bringing up a person calling you a because you on a trip with every nigga you do a stream with? And that's true. Like, you can't really make shit up, gang. Like, he pointing out obvious shit. Like, fool, you link with a then boom, you out the country with
So you want to fly with her. That's what it was given. So you can't really take him. Just shut the up. I told her shut the up. I told her don't respond to him. Just let that shit be, because it's like he ain't doing it with spade facts. Like what the fuck you gonna say?
And as if to prove her point, Summyah was also seen with the rapper London on the track. Summyah claims that this is simply just work and they're making music together, but Summyah doesn't have a deal. She's hardly ever released music, and one of the few songs, one of the two songs really that she's released, she had appeared on one of them with Aspen, who is a much more legitimate rapper than Summyah, who just seems to be hanging around many rappers, but not much music is coming out of it. And in the case with London on the track as a producer, we haven't seen any fruit come from that either. And there is also something to be skeptical about when it comes to her also being intimate with her producer and what that implies for other males that she may consider working with in the future. Whether or not Summyah is an actual escort remains to be seen. It's up to people's interpretation, and a lot of it is allegations. However, one thing is for certain, is doesn't seem like this is a sustainable way to build respect within her industry like other female streamers who are competitive in the actual entertainment department. While they may have majority male fan bases, they are not seen as just being attached to different male figures, whether it be shipping content. And in this scenario, it's not even shipping content, because some streamers, for example, Yana J, has been shipped with people like Marlon, where they're both in the same industry, they're both streamers, they're both benefiting from each other. Whereas Summyah, it's not like these rappers are streaming with her, other than Blueface, where that relationship was strictly professional.